We are live. Okay. Morning, everybody out there. Dansa, and welcome back to the Seven Generation Podcast. Today, we're sitting down with two of our new young talents joining the OLCN Public Relations and 7 Gen program. We have Trinity and Adana. Both of these young women are up and coming artists with natural talent, passion, and a strong creative voice. We brought them onto our team because we believe art is a powerful way to inspire youth, strengthen our community, and share our stories as Cree people. In today's episode, we're going to talk about their artistic journey, the visions they have for community art programs, and the role they want to play in growing the creative side of OLCN. This is an exciting conversation with two rising artists who are just beginning their journeys, and we're honored to support them. Let's get into it. um okay, so I guess for starters, for the young ladies here, can you both introduce yourselves and share a bit about your background in art? So, whoever wants to go first, just feel free to jump in.
Um, I'm Trinity. I just started my journey probably when I was 12 because in fifth grade I saw my friend drawing and I really wanted to create something like her. Uh, so I started drawing after that. I didn't really start like practicing art until I was 15.
Right on. Adana,
Mm-hmm.
same question. Can you introduce yourself and share a bit about your background in art?
My name is Adana MacDonald. I started art maybe when I was like 8, so like a long time ago.
Mhm.
I started because I played this game when I was very young. It's called Animal Jam. It's an online thing, and I drew on there. Um, and I just drew because I wanted to, I guess.
Yeah. Question for both of you. Do you feel how do you feel like it helps you just in your day-to-day lives? Does it help with your mental health? Does it help with your emotions? Things like that. Did you kind of find that in your guys' discovery with art?
Um, it doesn't really help me with emotions. Well, I mean, it helps me when I need to draw my emotions.
Mhm.
But it does kind of help, I guess, like therapeutic.
Yeah, right on. Trinity.
It does. Like, whenever I make something, I feel proud of myself if I actually like the art I'm making. I feel a sense of proudness, but when I'm like going through a emotional like distress, I don't know. I don't like to draw because if it turns out bad,
Bit.
then I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't like it. It would just deepen my
Okay.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So in other words, do you guys feel like the best time to draw something is when you're in a good mood, feeling good, things are going good in that day? Do you feel like that's when you're the most creative and productive?
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, I guess. But when I'm mostly creative is like when I want to, like draw a certain character. I'm a character
Mm,
artist, so I focus on characters.
deadly. So Trinity probably that applies
Yeah.
to you, eh?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Who or what inspired your artistic journey so far?
Okay. Um, like I said, Animal Jam. There's also these things called speed paints. I used to like watch them when I was younger, and I would like listen to the music that they put on there, and I would draw too. So basically, a bunch of random artists online inspired me to create.
Deadly. Are you familiar with what was that
Animal Jam?
Animal Jam? Are you familiar with that in speed paints?
I'm familiar with Speed Paints, but not Animal Jam. I've never played that game when I was younger.
So are these games like on PS5 or internet or YouTube, or
It,
where do people find this?
oh, Animal Jam is like something online. When I was younger, you would just go onto the website, but nowadays you just have to download it onto your computer. It's computer only. There's this thing
Mm,
called Animal Jam Play Wild that's for mobile,
yeah,
but I would much prefer classic because I grew up with it, obviously.
yeah. So for example, I guess what I'm getting at, like my daughter, she's 4. And like we want them to experiment in different things, and I think art is a big one for toddlers and like kids that small coming up, like in school. For parents out there like myself, like I don't know too much about programs and games and stuff like that. Is that something I could find for my baby, or like on a iPad or a tablet, something I download, or probably not, eh? Like you said, computers, but there's probably other games and programs out there for like that age appropriate.
Yeah. Animal Jam does have this thing like you can't say inappropriate words and stuff. Obviously, it's a kids game. It does have filters. Like when I was younger, I couldn't read or type, so I
Yeah.
didn't even focus on that. It's kind of just like a social hangout game.
Mm,
There's no like voice though.
okay. So there's people like you draw with, like a split screen, or you just watch people paint, or how is that?
Oh, actually, the drawing, there's like a separate drawing program in the game, but like you can't show people your drawing process, but you just show your finished
Mm,
paintings. They're called what are they called again? I forgot what they're called, sorry.
yeah. And this is all digital?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I want to get into that a little more after, like digital versus
Traditional.
painting or drawing, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to get into that now?
Yeah, we could.
Okay. What's your guys' thoughts on all that?
Like the differences, or
Yeah.
yeah. Um, I don't know. For me, I enjoy both sides because I like to experiment with new stuff, and I just I don't know. I just really like the challenge, trying new things, seeing what I could make out of something that I don't have really much knowledge in.
Mhm. Do you have any thoughts around digital versus traditional?
Sure. Um mm, I don't really prefer traditional, but if I have to, then I could. I'm much more equipped with knowledge in digital,
Mhm.
especially in 2020. That's when I started doing digital all the time.
Yeah. Which program can someone use for digital art, or what types of programs out there?
Mm, for iPad, there's this free one called IBS Paint. Um, there's more, but I don't remember the names.
Mm,
But for paying, the one that I use all the time, it's called Procreate. You have to pay like maybe $15, $12.
It's 20.
Oh, $20, but like it's a
a
one-time
month?
payment.
Oh, one time.
One-time payment, yep.
Cool. You're familiar with that?
Yeah, when I got my iPad, I immediately bought it because I was super excited to get it. But I got like a PC recently, and I got a Wacom tablet, which is you can just draw on it with. You can connect it to the PC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can use like programs, download programs on the PC, but it's kind of hard. I find it with Procreate. Procreate, it's really easier.
What did you call that? Wacom?
Yeah, Wacom tablet.
Wacom tablet.
They're like super expensive though. The cheapest one is like with no like screen on it. It probably like $100, but with a screen where you can kind of like a monitor, it's more expensive. Like mine was $500.
Cool. So, so the way I'm understanding it, I'm not familiar with all of this, but so you hook up your Wacom tablet to a PC and you draw on the tablet,
Yeah.
and then you see it on the screen,
Yeah.
and you could delete and eventually save a finished product on
Yeah.
the PC.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. Maidana, you have any thoughts around? Are you familiar with what she said?
Yeah. Back when like maybe 2023, my iPad stopped working. Like later I got a new one, but during that time I did get a Wacom, but I got mine for like 50. That's crazy. I think I got it for like a discount or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or used, that I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it, honestly. It wasn't I'm not used to using Wacom. It kind of hurted my wrist. I was used to like drawing on iPad. It just depends. You got to get used to your media, what you're using.
Yeah.
But I didn't get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's normal, right? Like it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on. How can I don't know. We'll have to talk about this later offline, but maybe just something to think about, like how can this program help with you know equipment and software programs and stuff like that. How can we help you guys in that area to help the 7 Gen program to maybe do like an art show, or we can go live? Maybe we could do that, share a screen onto a live while you guys are painting something.
Yeah.
And we could do a program that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Maybe we'll do that down the road here. Um so next question. Um what How has your experience been so far joining the 7 Gen program? Um, was it a surprise that you guys kind of were brought on? Is it something you wanted to do, or you weren't sure what you wanted to do and the opportunity just came and you jumped on it? How did that whole process feel for you guys, and how do you feel about where you guys are at now from when you guys started?
I really am enjoying like this job. It gives me new opportunities, and I feel like I'm actually like doing something. Like I don't know. I felt when I first got hired, I wasn't sure what this job description was. It was kind of just given to me randomly by my dad, and I decided to just take the chance because I was tired of my last job. I kept working overnight shifts, so I just needed something new, something a change. And the I started making new friends joining this 7 Gen. I really needed new friends. My mom was super happy for me when I told her that I'm friends with almost everyone on the crew.
Yeah. Right on. Hey, Dana.
Um, it was offered to me also. My mom was like telling how well you Fraser was like we need artists on our crew. So I was like, sure, as long as I don't talk to like do podcasts. But look at me, here I am right
Yeah.
now. So yeah, honestly, yeah, I needed this job. For the past 2 years, I haven't been doing jobs because I was like in a. Honestly, this is personal, but I was depressed, so
Mhm.
I needed to do something. My mom's very proud of me that I'm finally doing something.
Right on. Yeah, I just want to say, um, yeah, that I've seen like in a short amount of time when you guys, because you guys are still pretty fresh here, right? In that short amount of time, I've seen you guys grow in a really like big way, in a like really rapidly. It's something I notice with all of our crew. Um, just I don't know, my memory, I guess. I don't want to, but anyway, just my memory of everybody when they first jump on the team and how things go in the first few weeks for everybody to a few weeks after that. Like the turnaround time and the whole growth process happens really quick, because things move pretty fast here, right? We're kind of all over the place, and there's a lot of moving parts. Everyone's kind of moving and working and trying to help out. So that's I think that's one of the good things that helps with the whole growth process is there's not a lot of time to dwell on being self-conscious or doubting yourself because things are moving. We don't have time to kind of dwell on that, right? um and like you guys said, like the support from the rest of the crew, it's another thing I see all the time. um like everyone's helping each other or trying to help each other, or they'll recognize if someone's having a bad day or whatever, they'll try to accommodate that and just be there for each other. um and like I said, like both of you are pretty young. You guys have just got out of high school recently, right? um and yeah, just the whole growth with you guys, and it's something I love to see, especially when it comes to like using your voice and being present, like you said, Adana. And I think it's a natural thing where people would love to help the program but not to be on the screen or talking or whatever, like just doing stuff behind the scenes. Like that's what's preferred usually, and eventually it kind of comes to something like this where you guys are sitting here, you guys are using your voice, sharing your thoughts and your passion. So yeah, it's just something really cool to see, and it's um like you guys are doing good. You guys come a long way in a short amount of time. Just my little piece of advice: just keep growing, keep helping out, keep coming back, keep showing up.
Yeah.
Things are pretty busy here, so there's always a spot, and like we said earlier, like art and creativity is a big part of what we do. It's a big part of the whole field of media. So yeah, I think you guys are good here.
Yeah. I with my growth, I want at some point to like do an art show. I wanted to try help coordinating with that. Hopefully by next month, because I want to be like help artists in the community get their name out there, because I feel like there's not really a place for artists to do that, to get their art shown and stuff. So I want to help the artists in the community to get their name out, pretty much.
Yeah. You have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, there is a lot of artists in this community. I'm not really sure what to say.
Yeah. Just as far as an art show goes, is that something you would like to see too, and maybe participate in and help maybe organize?
Sure. I've never seen it like happen. I've been here all my life, well, most of my life. I've been all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen like an art show, only in like the high school. I guess it was just an art gallery. Mr. McCurdy, big inspiration for me. He hosted an art gallery there, and that's kind of what inspired me to want to do an art show for the whole community. Uh, I think it was last week. There was this guy outside the band office trying to sell his work. Yeah, and I feel like he should need like a place to get recognition.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that at the high school about I think a couple of years ago maybe, or last year. But anyway, I remember that they had it in the auditorium, right?
The theater.
Yeah, the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped in there one day for something I can't remember, and one of the teachers invited me in. They're like, "Hey, come check this out." So they took me in the theater, and I went in there, and man, that was really cool. I was like blown away, and I asked like, "Whose work is this, or who did all of this?" I was thinking like adults or whatever, but they're like, "No, this is the all the students. The students did all this." And yeah, that was super cool. I think that's something we'll try to do. Kind of the idea you're talking about.
Yeah. I've already kind of started coming up with like ideas for the event. I've already started kind of creating the poster image if they want to use that.
Yeah.
And doing like the submissions where they can submit their art online.
Cool. Awesome. Good to hear. We'll do that. We'll have a little meeting here with Denise and Jaren and maybe some of the other crew. But yeah, we'll get a poster out soon. Yeah, maybe we'll do something before Christmas holidays or something.
Yeah.
We'll try book a space somewhere and we'll do it. We'll live stream it. We'll walk around with our cameras and show all the art and stuff.
I also wanted to interview the artists to help.
Yeah.
I want to ask them about their journey.
Yeah.
What kind of art they do.
Yeah. Awesome. I like it. We'll do it. Okay, so going back into this, how do you think art can help connect our community, our youth, our families, our elders, and our programs?
I feel like it can help connect the community by, I don't know, by like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have their own like creativity, and they all could kind of like create their own idea of things. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. I just got a message here. I don't know if they're still watching, but they're watching this live right now at the high school in one of the classes.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to the high school. Yeah, Trinity and Adana here. Okay, so moving on to the next question. um um a lot of these questions I have here you guys answered already, so I'll just try to find something we didn't touch on yet. How can we include Cree culture, language, and teachings in the art program?
Mm, Um, like I have to think about it.
I have some ideas. Maybe we could do like themes once a month or
Yeah.
something.
Like different art forms.
Yeah. Like say we'll have a theme for native art.
Yeah.
So it could be drawing, painting, maybe like actual objects like a shield and a spear, for example, you know, like themed in culture, right?
Yeah.
Baskets or beading and sewing,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah. I feel like that could definitely get like the community together. But I feel like with sewing and stuff, I feel like Four Pillars already does that.
yeah, yeah,
But beading could be one of them.
yeah. Maybe we can include that in the art show,
Yeah.
like a section for that. Eh?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the art show. I wanted all kinds of forms of like art and stuff.
Yeah,
Um, going with like beading, filmmaking, or
yeah,
like animation, anything.
yeah. Deadly. I like it. Let me see. Where do you see yourselves in a year from now as young artists in Onion Lake Cree Nation?
I'm not sure, honestly. Uh, I mean, maybe I will inspire young artists to like come out of their shell and show more of their art. Honestly, I didn't even put my art in that art showcase at the high school
Mhm,
because I was too scared to. I don't know why, but yeah, that's all I think I can say.
mhm. Trinity.
Um, I do want to someday go back to school and I want to be an art teacher.
Mhm.
Like I said, Mr. McCurdy is like a huge inspiration for me because he was a great art teacher and I want to be like that one day.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we could reach out to him and see if we can partner up and do some kind of program or an art show.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sounds like a good resource. Um, okay, moving on. um, what do you hope to create, learn, or accomplish as a part of this team?
A more artistic. Like you don't really have art in here. Maybe like I can. Well, we can like make it more artistic looking. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Could you give an example?
Uh, I can think of like that one TV show, but like they have like those, you know, those roses, those indigenous looking roses, like that.
Mhm.
Your staff over there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Just like more decoration on your streams.
Like on the screen?
Yeah.
Like graphics and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Um, would you know how to? Because I don't know how to do that. Like I know we have overlays and lower thirds and stuff,
Mhm.
I think with our software program, yeah, well, we'll have to try this out. I think like if you pay for a subscription or whatever, I think it allows for more like personalized or custom created designs and stuff we could do.
Hmm.
Yeah, so maybe we'll try that out. And
Okay.
then we can start dressing up our streams a little more and
Make it more unique and stuff.
yeah. What about merchandise like sweaters and stuff like that? Would you guys be open to trying to design
Yeah.
like 7 Gen stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I could try doing that. I kind of got experience in that, I guess. I created a graphic T-shirt of my dog, but it was
Mm,
kind of badly made.
yeah,
I had fun making the design and stuff.
yeah,
I feel like I could look into that.
yeah. Let's do that. Another one too. I seen your dad Trinity. He has a tattoo, one of his tattoos, and I think
Yeah,
you have you have
yeah.
the story on that.
Um, he asked me to create a tattoo for him. I didn't think he would actually like put on on his back, but I I think I was 15 or 16 around the time I helped design it. Cuz he likes a lot of like native designs. So I created these like horses running
Yeah,
with like a native writing on the back.
yeah,
And uh I kind of wished I did more shading on that cuz it's just line art,
yeah.
and I didn't think he would immediately put it on his back. I thought he would like help me with the design more.
Yeah, no, I seen it. There's even another one. I don't know if um if that's the same one, but there's one there he showed me a horse like rearing up and like a rider on it. Did
Oh,
you see that?
yeah, I think I did. I didn't create that one. His
Mm,
tattoo artist created that for him.
okay. So you did one with like a bunch of horses?
Yeah, like 3 horses.
Yeah. You'll have to show us.
Okay.
Maybe on this stream on Facebook, just add a comment and put that picture there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen all your dad's tattoos, man. They're all really nice. The tattoo artist that he goes to does really awesome work, eh?
Yeah. I hope uh, at one point in my life I wanted to be like a tattoo artist, and I'm thinking about becoming an apprentice for that tattoo artist. I don't know. I want to experiment with life first before I can go back
Yeah,
to university.
yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. You guys are still young. You know that's a good plan. Like to get work experience and life experience, and then make a decision.
Yeah.
Um, and either way, like it's all good because there's a lot of people that kind of just go straight into school right out of high school and then get into a career and stuff. So there's no right way of doing it, right? It's all good.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So next question. Um, what message do you want to share with other young people who might want to get involved in the arts?
Um, I wouldn't like. I didn't do anatomy when I was younger. It just developed over time. But just like I guess for the young artists out there, just create. Don't like if people hate on you on TikTok, just don't listen to them. They're just toxic for no reason. I don't really like TikTok
Mhm.
because of that.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
I oh, sorry.
No, no, go ahead. I'll come back to that. But we could go to you, Trinity.
With I I would say kind of the same thing with Adana, just to create and have fun. But if at some point you feel like your art isn't enough, like I got to that point when I was 15, I started studying anatomy. There's a lot of YouTube videos about it. I started coloring to learning more about color theory, and it's really helped me with my process. I would say understand composition because I I didn't think it would be helpful now, but it's actually really helpful for my right now with this job because I have to understand composition, color, lighting, especially with like camera angles. Like it helped me understand that.
Cool. um yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. Maybe one of these days, whenever we have time, maybe you can help share some of that with our crew.
Yeah.
Like just with the cameras and understanding color theory and composition,
Yeah.
the angles and stuff. Like I said earlier, like I don't think any of us are formally trained and educated in what we're doing. We're kind of just doing it
Yeah.
and learning on the fly. So it's always nice to have little kind of pieces of advice that could help us, with what we're doing as a crew and as a program for the community. I always think it's good to share little tricks, here and there that could help other people in what they're doing. So maybe we could do that one of these days down
Yeah.
the road. Hey Dana, you mentioned TikTok.
Mhm.
Could you elaborate a little bit on that? Like, what what do you mean? Like people sharing their art on there, and I don't know. Could you expand on that a little bit?
A bunch of young artists like to share their art on TikTok because a lot of people like, start their careers or get like famous on TikTok.
Mm,
But there's people who are very toxic on TikTok. So they get hated or like
yeah,
told to off themselves and stuff,
yeah,
and then they get hated off TikTok,
yeah,
and they usually quit
yeah,
art.
yeah,
So I wouldn't recommend posting on TikTok.
yeah. Um, Another thing too, like another way of looking at it's a good like learning curve in there too, like how to deal with that, how to handle that, and how to not take it personal, right? And it's a skill that's developed over time, developing the resistance, to be able to withstand negativity like that. um so maybe another way of wording that is like encouraging TikTokers or artists to share their work, like just continue sharing it and don't pay too much attention to the negative stuff.
Yeah, you can also like filter out toxic comments too. Like you can filter out negative words and stuff. Um I'd recommend getting like having tough skin, or like
Yeah,
tough skin will develop over
yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah, no, totally. I think, yeah, like it's another normal part of learning and growing up, especially as you're growing up into like an adult. There's a lot of, navigating, um learning to be resilient, and um like you said, like having thick skin. um yeah, the whole like sharing your artwork and stuff, like I would encourage that, like keep doing that on whichever platform, especially for the young ones out there.
I used to I used to post on TikTok a lot. I used to post a lot of short form content. Um I would play games and like draw on them and I would like edit them, and I kind of blew up from that. I have a secret art account online and it has over 20,000 followers.
Really?
Yeah. So that's another like one of my skills, I
Uh,
guess. I know how to do I don't know. I know how to like promote things.
yeah, really.
Yeah. And you kind of get used to like hearing people be negative because there's always negativity in the world, but
Yeah.
you just gotta, I don't know, I guess ignore it because it's gonna happen no matter what.
Mhm.
Honestly, I also posted, this was like back in 2020, but I posted on Instagram. Um Over the time, I just stopped posting as much because I didn't really have inspiration to draw all the time.
Mhm.
So it kind of died, but I think I have like 200 followers on there.
Mhm.
I stopped posting because for some reason they're making AI study our art and stuff, so I don't really want to post on there anymore.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, I do have an account too. I think I also have like 100 followers on there.
Mhm.
I don't really want to get like famous because
Yeah.
I don't like attention on me.
Yeah.
Um but I did get a few hate comments. I made one post. A lot of people hated it for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't bad anyways. It was like a redesign,
Yeah.
but it didn't change much,
Yeah.
and people just hated on me for no reason. I was like, so I just got annoyed of the comments over the time, and
Yeah.
I just deleted that post.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a normal thing, especially online, the online community. Like even us with what we're doing with the whole 7 Gen stuff, like we get that too. Um and even personally, like my own personal page, yeah, it's pretty normal, I think, right? We just have to learn to believe in ourselves more than other people's comments or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think that, yeah, good.
Well, I didn't believe them. I just got annoyed because they were hating for no reason. It was just like a simple redesign. I don't know why they were so angry, so
Yeah.
pressed about it.
Yeah.
But then I also made this other post. I didn't specify that it was a joke, and then people were telling me to off myself. So I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. And yeah, especially being young, I think you're a little more vulnerable when you're young. It's over time you develop that thick skin and how to deal with that type of stuff. So I guess a word of caution out there for the young artists coming up. Just to expect that. Don't give it any attention and credit. Learn to love yourself more. Learn to do that early on. So that you're, I guess, less phased when things like that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, cool. So TikTok. So there's a question. Are you guys comfortable sharing your work? Like, where could people find your work? Are you guys open to sharing that? If not, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind. Also about that animation, I also animate. You brought up animation. I posted an animation. It's not really an animation, but anyways, uh, where you can find me. I don't post on Instagram anymore, but I post on TikTok every now and then. Not
Mm.
all the time though.
Yeah.
Uh, Kitty Catter. That's my username, and then my name thing is Resmut.
Okay.
How to spell Kitty Catter? Well, KITTYY underscore CATTER.
Okay. Cool. um, Deadly. I want to go look at your page and I want to look at your work. Trinity, are you? You don't have to if you don't want to. It's up to you.
It's more of like I think I keep it secret, but I can show some of my work.
Yeah.
I'm able to, but not my whole page and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what I post is kind of embarrassing, but I don't really care. I don't think anyone would judge me. You don't think you would make fun of me. You're old. Only
Yeah.
kids make fun of other people or immature people.
For the record, I'm not that old.
How old are you?
I just turned 21. Or no,
Oh.
29
Oh.
2 weeks ago. So
I'm gonna turn 20 this month. Trinity too. We were both
You're-
born on the same month, same year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys grew up together?
No.
No, different grades, or
Same grade, but we just never
just
really talked.
different crowds?
Yeah.
Cool. So, how's it been working here together since then?
Honestly,
How do you guys feel like?
it's been nice, honestly. But sometimes, Trinity, you talk very quietly. I can't really hear you sometimes because you like to blast your music. So I just laugh and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk pretty quiet. I always grew up talking like super quiet. I growing up, I didn't really have many friends. That's why my mom was so proud of me for having friends on this podcast.
Yeah.
But I never really knew how to socialize. All I did was draw
Yeah.
when I was a teenager. And that was my only comfort growing up.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, I did have kind of a lot of friends, but I wouldn't really. I like having a small group of friends because it's easier for me to like keep tabs on all of them. Well, not
Yeah.
like creepy way, but just
Yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah.
friend way.
Yeah.
So when I have a lot of friends, it's kind of hard for me to keep all of them. So sometimes friends get left behind
Yeah.
because I can't really do a whole lot of friends. Um, but my high school years, that was when I was depressed.
Mhm.
Something happened, but yeah. Um, my last year of high school was pretty hard on me.
Yeah.
I didn't have friends. I had one friend, but she didn't come to school a whole lot because I don't know why. She liked to do her work online and I would like never come to school. So I was alone, but I didn't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind being alone. I really
Yeah.
I kind of like being alone, honestly.
Yeah.
It's quiet and I like the quiet, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind talking to friends every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally. I'm the same way too. Like, if you guys haven't noticed it, but I talk pretty quiet too. Like, I know I have a low tone voice. So, um I had to learn to use my voice too and to like turn my volume up. Not to a point where like it seems like I'm yelling, because I'm not. Uh so that's like a skill in itself too. Like, you have to learn to
Yeah.
be louder and stuff, you know.
I'm trying to learn that, especially being on this team. I want to learn how to talk louder to get a more stronger voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, honestly, my loudness comes with my friends. I start acting more like myself. It's like, I mean, I'm still comfortable with you. Don't worry, Trinity. Um it's just, I don't know, I'm just more comfortable with my very close friends.
Yeah.
So like my loudness comes out
Yeah.
and I know how to be loud because my mom said, "Speak up, I can't hear you."
Yeah. I know, that's awesome. Um Yeah, and it's cool. I think you guys are already there. Like you guys know you're a team. You guys have similar interests, drawing and art and stuff. You guys are same age. So yeah, I could see it growing in a really good, fun way for both of you. Getting to know each other and getting closer. With especially with the whole art programming, the whole art show thing, like, yeah, that's something we've been wanting to do, and now that you guys are here, I think you guys could help that process for sure. Giving artists a platform to share their work, and like you guys said, to get their name out there. Yeah, art is a really big thing. um yeah, it's a really useful skill to have in out in the world. um yeah, for me, like, I'm happy you guys are here, and you guys have this skill, you guys are sharing it with us. um yeah, and I see good things with it. So I have another question. A lot of times in school, as adults, as the older people, when we're trying to plan for the youth and the young people, the students, like what can we what kind of type of programs could we get them into, or can we offer, what do they want to do? A lot of times the big one is sports. um and I think a lot of times the like not everybody's into that, right? Especially like high school age and just like 18 and underage. And a lot of times the students who are not into sports and stuff like that are kind of
Like
they're
left.
yeah.
That's kind of what I was feeling when I was a teenager. I never liked sports, and so I never attended those things. But I kind of like hoped at the time that there was like an art after school program,
Yeah.
and there wasn't anything there at the time. Yeah, there wasn't anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes during high school, in my later years, like 11th and 12th, I started kind of staying in the art class to finish my artwork, but that
Mm,
was only like an hour or so.
yeah.
And I kind of wished I had more time to do my
Yeah.
art.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. No, that's good to hear. That's kind of what I was getting at. um we met with some of the senior admin at the school yesterday, and we have another meeting there today, a few of us from our crew, and we want to plan programming over there, like what other types of programs can Onion Lake offer in the school that are more than just sports, right? So that's where art comes in, music. They have a lot of cool ideas over there. We're gonna be going over all that this afternoon with some of the committees over there, some of us from here. So our goal is to be a little more involved in the schools and to make more connections with the students, more than just the sports, the other ones that are kind of interested in other things like art.
Yeah.
So that's something we're trying to do with our program. We are going to be involved in the sports over there too, sports and fitness. But culture is another one, and other types of programming, the art program. Maybe we'll bring you guys in for that. And we could do that with the students and create a space for like people like you guys that are more into art and after school, or programs like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll try to offer that in the school, and we'll utilize you guys in that kind of area.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would like that.
Cool. Good to hear. Okay, we're almost done here. um how can the community support and encourage young artists like yourselves?
Like that. Yeah, honestly, the art show thing, yeah, that would be pretty good, honestly. Uh that's all I can really think of, honestly.
Mhm. Maybe we could do that once a month or once every couple of months or something.
Yeah.
And we'll offer like a cool prize or a cool set of prizes,
Mhm.
so that when the art show is done, the artist could start looking forward to the next one and start creating
Mhm.
like in
Yeah,
that
that
month or 2 months towards this next art show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we could try too.
Okay.
That would be really nice. I would love to help with that.
Yeah, totally, 100%. Okay, so last question. We're almost done. I know you guys got to run. You guys any final thoughts or dreams you would like to share?
Mm,
I can answer it.
yeah. Yeah.
um thoughts and dreams. I don't know. I
You
I
said you
want
got it,
I
bro.
want to someday. I was trying to form my sentence. Um, I would like to someday do art as hopefully a living. Right now, I don't know. Now that I'm on this like team, I realized that I do want to kind of do art as a living, but I'm still very unsure about things right now because I'm thinking of more logically
Mm-hmm.
about because I know AI art is coming into the world now, and people are gonna use that more
Yeah.
than actual artists, and it's just not kind of a realistic dream if I want like a good career path
Mm-hmm.
in the future.
Yeah.
And uh but with this team, the podcast team, it's helping me realize that I would definitely love to do art in the future as like an actual career path.
Mm-hmm.
Um I don't know. I'm still like very unsure about
Yeah,
things.
yeah. No, totally. That's a normal thing, especially like your age group. It's something we all go through, like us older people, when we're trying to figure out what we're trying to do with our lives. Um, you guys are still pretty young, fresh out of high school. It's a common thing, but I think discovering your love for art is a really good starting point.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it's you're on a good track right now.
Honestly, for me, um, I don't really know if I want to pursue art as my career because I have this friend. She said um art just feels more like work, and work you gotta force yourself to do it basically. And I don't really want to start hating doing art,
Yeah,
so it's more like a hobby to me basically.
yeah,
So, but I do really like working here, and I wouldn't mind this making this my career. But for my mom tried to make me go to college right away after high school, and
yeah,
I didn't have anything to do. I just so I didn't really want to go because
yeah,
I don't want to just go to a college and not know what to do.
yeah, yeah,
Basically, I want to experience life a little bit more, and then I'll go to college and do what I want to do when I
yeah,
grow older.
yeah. Deadly, awesome. So I think that's all I got for now. Do you guys have any other thoughts or anything else you would like to touch on? Just in general.
Mm,
And did I miss anything?
Honestly, I just have a message for the younger people who are shy like me.
Mhm.
Um, don't be scared to do things. I know you hear this from everyone. Everyone says don't be scared, but I am serious. Don't be scared to bring out stuff that help you. I have this right now. Her name's Minnow. It's called an ESSA, emotional support stuff and It helps me with my anxiety.
Yeah,
Um but like don't be scared. Mostly no one's going to judge you. If they do, then just ignore them.
yeah,
They're not worth your time.
yeah. I love that.
Mhm.
Anything for you, Trinity?
Um I would say the same as Adana. I kind of grew out of my shell in the last year of high school because it kind of just clicked in my head that there's no one that's really judging you.
Yeah.
Everyone's just minding their own business.
Yeah.
It's all in your head basically.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um oh, yeah. Basically your anxiety is in your head. No one's judging you. It's all in your head. I swear.
yeah, totally, 100%. That applies to everybody, adults, like even me. Like it's I think a normal thing, like being self-conscious and stuff. So that's really good advice. I love that, especially coming from young ladies. Um, yeah, the learning curve is huge when it comes to dealing with self-doubt and judging yourself and criticizing yourself, right? We, like you guys said, it's all in your head. You think people are paying attention to that, but I think the reality is everyone's dealing with their own set of problems, and
Yeah.
nobody really has time for that, right? Like, and if they do, like you guys said, like just ignore it. It's like
Well, I
it's
mean, if people do, I feel like they have other problems in their life. So they're trying to
yeah,
like project their emotions onto
yeah,
you. They're either immature or they're just like, like I said, they have problems in their life and they
yeah,
need to have somewhere to put out their emotions even if that's
yeah,
negative.
yeah. I think it's more of a reflection on them
Yeah.
than you, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So another way of looking at that too, for the viewers out there, especially the young viewers, um, like don't don't be that person, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like try to spread love, try to
Yeah.
spread positivity, try to be a good person,
Yeah.
because no matter what you project or what you put out there, they say it circles back to you. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna come back to you, right?
Hmm.
So be a good person and try to like spread love and share good energy
Yeah.
so that
Honest. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
no, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're a person that does like cope negatively but like putting other people down, find something more positive. But like if your people or your friends make fun of you for that, they're not your friends. Just find other people. I swear you can be a better person and not like make fun of people to just make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I view it as like there's already enough hate in the world. Why
Yeah.
not just spread positivity?
Yeah. Totally, 100%. I like what you just said there, Dana. Find other ways to express yourself rather
Yeah.
than attacking people or putting people down.
Honestly, if you're a negative person, I mostly think it's your friends that make you that person. Like
Mhm.
you become the person you surround you the people you
Yeah.
surround yourself with. So if they're negative or something, if they make fun of you and they bully you out of your interests and stuff, just leave them. They're not for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And adding on to what you said there, like when it comes to expressing yourself and you feel negative or
Self-conscious about them.
these types of emotions, there's ways of releasing that. There's healthy ways of releasing that. And I think one way of doing that is art,
Hmm.
right? People have their own preferences. Like another example would be going to the gym. You're releasing that stress and stuff like that. For me, like that helped me a lot, especially in now that I'm getting older. I found that it really helped me. And this past year, this program has gotten so busy in the past year. Like the growth was really rapid and crazy. It kind of cut into my personal time, just trying to make sure this program's working and growing and everyone's happy and we're all on the same page and stuff. It took a lot of hours and a lot of my own time, to help just keep everything balanced. And it kind of, not making excuses and I'm not blaming, but it kind of took the gym away from me. Like my time to go is after work, but a lot of times I'm here after work, just trying to get everything, like all the ducks in order and
Yeah.
all the checks and balances are all ticked off. The admin work. So a lot of times I'm here after work,
Yeah.
just trying to make sure all that is done. um but it's one of my biggest desires and priorities right now. Like I want to get back in the gym, what your dad is doing, Trinity. Like I mentioned, me and him started at the same time doing CrossFit, and he's still going, and I'm not anymore as of January of this year. But it's something I want to get back into. It's something that really helped me with my own mental health and this holistic health. And I know, yeah, just for me, like it's kind of like what art is for you guys is what it is for me. Before it was hockey, but and it's still there, but yeah, this job kind of just took up a lot of my time in the past year. But I think looking forward, like with our team growing, I think there'll be more opportunities here coming up pretty soon for me to kind of get back into those things that helped me. But whatever. So I think with that, we'll shut it down. You guys got to run. My bad. You guys said 10:50. It's 11:12. We're over an hour into this. Time just flies, right, when we're doing this. But we'll shut it down there. Any last closing thoughts or comments? You want to give a shout out to anybody, or you guys good?
Hi, mom. Donna McDonald. That's my mom.
Yeah.
She might watch this. So
Yeah.
hi, mom.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Right on. Trinity.
I don't know. Hi. No.
Say what's up, buddy Lake. What up? Okay, right on. Thanks for doing this, ladies. I really appreciate it. If you guys ever have any questions or ideas or anything, don't be afraid to come talk to me, and we'll do what we can to help you guys. We'll work on this art show stuff. If you guys need tools like pens or whatever, like let us know. We'll keep you guys in the loop too. We'll try to get the art program going into school, and we'll get you guys in there. We'll try to reconnect with some of the other students who are more into art and less into sports or other things.
Yeah.
So but yeah, again, thanks for doing this. For everybody out there, we wish you guys a good day. I do have some closing comments here. That wraps up today's conversation with Trinity and Adana, two young artists who are bringing fresh creativity, passion, and vision into our OLCN public relations and 7 Gen family. We're excited to see where their talent takes them and how they'll help us build new art programs, youth showcases, and creative opportunities across the community. Thank you for tuning into the 7 Generation podcast. Stay connected, stay creative, and we'll see you in the next episode. Hi, hi.
Bye.
Bye bye.